Hey everybody, it's Rue Sims here and welcome back to my channel. So in this video, I wanted to highlight a really cool mod that I found that completely revamps like the elder life stage. You guys know by now how much I love realism, and something that's always kind of irked me about this game is the fact that elders as a life stage as a whole just don't have that much to do, and in real life elders and grandparents and stuff like that can have such a monumental impact on a family. So I just don't find that realistic at all. And I was really happy when I saw this mod was created. So this is called the Golden Years Elders Bundle. It is by A Deep Indigo. Again, will be linked down below, but basically what it does is it adds a bunch of gameplay options to Elder Sims. It adds 6 brand new aspirations. You can open a consulting business, mentoring, networking opportunities. You can get phone calls asking for advice. You can sit on panels. You have elder specific wants, new volunteer career opportunities, hobby activities, geriatric healthcare, estate planning, a cruise vacation, a rabbit hole senior center, as well as a new senior activity center venue. You can hire an in-home residential caregiver or a nursing assistant, and there are also assisted and independent living options. You can also, if you were in certain professions, upon retirement you can collect veterans benefits or pension. Oh my god, it's just so comprehensive and it adds so much realism to your game. Like, this is so realistic. So in terms of how it works, it is basically through a pie menu on the phone, which makes it really easy to utilize the different options in game. So as you can see, we have a lot of these, like the consulting business is here, estate planning, volunteer jobs. I think it's basically all housed within that phone pie menu. Within hobbies and recreation, you can do 18 different hobbies and activities that people can do either alone or with others in their household. So they have stuff like the birding society, bowling league, nature walkers, photography club, water aerobics. I love that addition. Just so many new hobbies that you can do with your elders. And I'm pretty sure these would be rabbit holes, kind of like the volunteer activities are, where they just kind of send your Sims off. They'll learn skills, and depending on the activity, they might bring home certain things like antiques or money. They also noted that going birding, nature walks, and gardening count as being outside for Sims that are outdoor lovers. There are new elder aspirations. So you have greatest grandparent, gray love, which is so cute. These are short, achievable aspirations that can be completed in an elder's remaining time and be combined together for an overall elder aspiration journey during the final days of a Sim's life. And I really love this addition because I don't think there is a really good elder aspiration right now. In terms of estate planning, that involves things like insurance, like life insurance. So you can choose a different life insurance policy. There's a new rabbit hole and a new venue senior center. So you can meet new Sims, play games, work out, paint, and mentor or be mentored. If they go to the rabbit hole, what they spend their time on will vary with each visit. So sometimes they can take a spin class, other times an archaeology lecture or flower arranging, and how they feel about it can vary. They can register a consulting business, make consulting calls, attend meetings, and so how much they get paid is determined by how much work they complete. In terms of volunteering, they have volunteer careers ranging from 1 to 3 days a week and from 2 to 5 hours. So you can be things like a little league coach, a museum docent, and this, even though they're volunteer jobs, they do pop up in your career menu. In terms of senior care, you have these new senior living options, and you can basically choose any type of independent or assisted living, as well as like having home care or a residential care home or a nursing home. If you do choose that last option, the elder will be removed from the household, so you can visit them and they can also visit, but they will not be in your household anymore. And you can also bring them back home if they no longer need around-the-clock care. In terms of cruising, I absolutely love this. You can send them on a cruise. A lot of things factor into the cost of the cruise, and they can either enjoy their time on the cruise or not. And lastly, like I mentioned before, there are over 15 wants that are specific to elders. You get certain benefits based on your career, and you can also do a retirement party. ready. As you guys can see, this is such a comprehensive mod. I'm gonna try and show off as many features as I can, but in general, I'm blown away as usual by the realism that is in this mod. All right guys, so let's go ahead and jump into checking out the features of this mod. The first thing I want to do is take a look at this phone pie menu. So if you guys have any other A Deep Indigo mods, you'll recognize this pie menu here. It's called A Deep Indigo, and I also have the healthcare redux mod. So we now have healthcare services and senior services. We also have this notification: an elder sim's golden years can prove to be some of her best. There's a bevy of activities and opportunities during one's sunset years. While this age can come with unique challenges, conditions, and considerations, there's plenty of life left to enjoy. A thriving community of elders can be found at a local senior center. Opportunities exist to volunteer and be engaged with others through recreation, as well as sharing one's life experience and expertise. Pursue new and old hobbies, meet new friends and catch up with old ones, plan for retirement and one's legacy, follow new paths and aspirations, take care of one's health, spend time with loved ones, and explore new living arrangements that best fit this time of life for you. There's endless ways to engage and explore one's later years. Oh my god. It's not the time for the criminal career. Okay, so this is what the pie menu will pop up with when you click on that senior services option. I want to see how to start a consulting business. Let's go ahead and register. She does have this remember the sad times from reminiscing. I feel like that's just from the rocking chair though. So now that we've registered our consulting business, we can email consulting clients. Let's go ahead and do that. Oh, we also got a custom whim: gather information on estate planning from golden years. Oh, let's also check out these new aspirations, by the way. So we have greatest grandparent. This sim wants to have a great relationship with their grandchildren, and we get a matriarch reward trait. We have to become an elder and become best friends with one grandchild. Leisurely retirement is one, and basically, the sim wants to relax, take it easy, and enjoy. Become an elder and enjoy 10 leisure activities. Happy golden years. The sim wants to create memories that will fulfill them in their final years. Create a lasting legacy. I wonder what that is. Sunsetting globetrotter. This sim wants to spend those elder years seeing all the sights. Great love. Become an elder and exchange or renew vows. Serial hobbyist. I would have missed this one, but it just it looks a little different. But the name of it, I didn't immediately think, oh my god, this is from this mod. So it blended in really, really well. But basically it says sims who have extra leisure time are free to pursue a variety of hobbies. So we can try 5 different hobbies, and I think that's all of them. I really like this one, the happy golden years one, and I also want to see what it means to create a lasting legacy. But like the description said, all of these are really small aspirations, and I think it would be really cool to do multiple of them. So create a lasting legacy means to write an autobiography, tell stories to children or grandchildren, consult or participate on panels, or mentor sims. In terms of the consulting business, I'm not really seeing much else we can do at this time other than continue emailing clients. It doesn't feel that immersive right now, but that's okay. Let's check out estate planning. I want to go ahead and compare life insurance policies. There's so many different life insurance plans and so many different loopholes and wiggle room in the language. Oh my gosh. Wiggle room in the language can be so confusing. Marian feels glad she spent some time learning more about them before signing up for any. So I'm also having her go ahead and consult with an estate lawyer. So now she has a much better idea of how estate planning works than from just a general overview on the internet. Oh, this whim is specifically saying click on the computer and select an option from under the estate planning category. I also noticed that there is a senior services thing if you just click on the sim, so you don't have to go through the phone. So now on the computer we have A Deep Indigo, we can do estate planning, and maybe we can go ahead and browse information. She also has visit the geriatrician. Yeah, I think I pronounced that right, from the golden years. There's so much to estate planning that Marian never even thought of. Good thing she bothered to look it up. So it's basically a variety of budgets and benefits options, so you can put in the most and that'll give you the most. Let's go ahead and so silver life insurance is the most popular one. But let's go for the platinum one because we can afford it. So we paid $3,500 and we'll get a one-time payment of $250,000. Marion is relieved to be covered under a life insurance policy and provide some financial security for her loved ones someday. Oh, name beneficiaries. I think we'll name all three of them, our child and our 2 grandchildren, as the beneficiaries. I love that that's like something you have to do as well. When I hit explore senior living options, it says Sunset Valley, Twinbrook, Riverview, or home care. Sunset Valley is an independent retirement community. Twinbrook is a medically staffed residential care home. Riverview is an assisted living community, and home care is assistance provided by a residential caregiver at your home. I'm gonna do home care for the purposes of this review, but the fact that there are other options with like specific facets around like what your sim might specifically need is very, very cool. We actually have to apply. So it's for Sims that are comfortable at home but need some help with tasks like cooking, exercise, running errands, and medication reminders. So now that we have like applied for a residential caregiver, under that same menu, we now have the hire residential caregiver option. So let's go ahead and do that as well. I also want to send her to a hobby activity just to see what it's like. Let's send her to a painting class. I want to see like what it is. Very like, it's definitely a rabbit hole. Also, our residential caregiver is going to arrive on Wednesday at 10:05 a.m. So about like 5 hours. So that's perfect. She has time to like go do her hobby and everything. So just my impressions of the mod so far. I really like it. It's not like an overwhelming mod to have in my game. Like it's not like I'm always gonna have to be thinking about, oh my god, like my Sim's an elder, she has to do all this stuff because now she's an elder. It's just a little sprinkle of realism into the Sims Elders life stage that we just did not have before. And like you have the option to do any of these things, but you don't have to. And that's something I do appreciate. All right, Ms. Marion is back. She acquired a charisma skill, the painting skill as well. While Marion knows that one isn't a master right away, she was hoping to create something a little bit more impressive than a blob of colors she now hopes to pass off as abstract. Okay, so she did not have the best time, which is okay. You know, it would have been really cool if like after a painting class, she brought home the painting she made. The other thing I want to make sure to check out is the retirement party. I do like the addition of being able to take other Sims with you for like the retirement party and things like that. I like that. And for people who might get overwhelmed by like with a lot of activities, if you have to like keep taking your Sims places and stuff like that, this is a really good mod for you because frankly like it's mostly rabbit holes. Like it's either a phone menu or like a computer menu, or it's a rabbit hole that like you're gonna have to be utilizing because you can continue focusing on your other Sims lives, which is really, really nice. So Marion's retirement party was a great success. It was wonderful to see all of her family, friends, and colleagues appreciated and celebrating with her. Now on to retirement. I also just want to like, I'm not actually gonna have her plan a party, but I just want to see what it looks like. It pops up with the event thing. We can do retirement party, host, retiring Sim, guest. Can we like do host and retiring Sim? We can't have the host and the retiring Sim be the same, which is interesting. I don't know about this consulting business. I don't know if I'm going about it wrong, but there's not much I can do. Like I can email clients, but that's about it. Sims can check in with local schools, agencies, and organizations to see if there are any mentoring or consulting opportunities available. I want to do that. And I also want to try and get a volunteer job while we're here. There aren't any opportunities for Marion to mentor at this time, but check back again later. I do kind of like that you have to work for it a little. Like that is realistic. I also want to go ahead and have her become, let's have her be an animal shelter volunteer. So now she is in the career. It popped up in her career menu, and so it's twice a week from 10 to 2. So it's a pretty relaxed volunteer job. I really, really like that. I'm gonna have her go to the senior center real quick to see what that looks like, because they did say you spend like a varying amount of time there depending on your visit, which is cool. Oh, here's our home nurse. Okay, this is Sharia, and he immediately went to cook. What are you cooking? If it's a cake, I'm gonna freak out. I wonder if there's anything we can do. We can give tip, dismiss, or fire. There's no specific menu, it looks like. Okay, Marion is home and she did have a foreign language class. Unfortunately, it didn't really interest her. Okay, well, that kind of sucks, but we did acquire the logic skill. We also got the Salvadorian culture skill. Celebratory closure from retirement party. I didn't even see this. A celebration of Marion's work and achievement was the perfect way to end a career. Aw, that's really, really nice. All right, let me just see if there's anything we can do. Let's go ahead and give him a friendly intro. Oh, he made a BLT. That's actually really good. I'm just glad he didn't make a white cake. Grumble about costs these days. Wait, that is not an in-game option, is it? So we can, again, give tip, dismiss, or fire. I don't see anything else. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else we can really do. I guess he'll just be around to cook and stuff. I do kind of wish there was a way to like ask him to do stuff. Yeah, it would have been cool if we could ask him specifically to like, I don't know, maybe go get groceries or something like that. Last but not least, let me go ahead and check out what it looks like to plan a cruise vacation. Choose total travel party size. I'm gonna go ahead and do single passenger, but you just like, it looks like you choose a bunch of options, including the type of cruise line. So you have value, activities and entertainment, but dining and port adventures options can be limited and amenities are minimal. Premium has lots of activities and entertainment with option for upgraded, lots of adventures and dining options. Luxury is a myriad of curated activities for every interest, top-notch entertainment, world-class dining options. Amenities are included, top shelf, while port adventures are safe, varied, time-tested favorite. They also have butler or concierge service. I'm gonna have her do luxury. Like, why not have her splurge? We have it booked. Our ship leaves in 2 days at 4 p.m. Better pack. If you miss it, your payment will be forfeit. I wonder if it shows up on the calendar. No, that would be really, really cool. I mean, I could always add it manually. Oh, we can also just go now though. Oh, it has her sat as asleep while she's there, which is interesting. But now she is going to be cruising for 5 days. Ooh, he's doing the laundry for us. Okay, that's really sweet. That actually is really needed. Oh, well, okay, never mind. Can you actually like do the laundry properly, dude? All right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end this mod review here. I really hope you enjoyed it. I do hope that it helps give you guys a little bit more to do with your Sims, especially your Elder Sims. I know, like I said at the beginning of this mod review, the Elder life stage has always been one I just feel like there's not enough to do with, and I truly really enjoy this mod as something that gives your Elder Sims way more options for things to do, while it also like not being too intrusive into regular gameplay. Definitely leave any ideas or thoughts you may have down below. I love it when you guys comment. I read all of them, so please do. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and I will see you later. Bye guys.